Hi bookworms, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is my February book box club unboxing. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and see what goodies I have got. Like I said, I have my books book club box here, and I think the theme is Cabinet of Curiosities or something along those lines. Now, I think I possibly may know what this book is. I might be completely wrong, but if it is the book that I'm thinking, I'm not sure how I feel about it, because this is a book that I've been oohing and ahhing about for a while, but I'm also being, I don't think it's my kind of book, and so I've ended up like putting off it and thinking, right, like I might read it, I might not, I don't know. So if I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure what I feel about it. Also, before I do an unboxing, I just want to share that possibly I might be cancelling this subscription. Not right at this particular moment. I'm thinking around giving this 6 months, so in June, and then cancel it or not. The only reason behind it is, well, there's two. One is I have actually now got 2 extra subscriptions on top of my normal Fairy Loot and this one. So Fairy Loot, which probably a lot of you know, because a lot of you probably are Fairy Loot subscribers, but Fairy Loot is doing an adult book only box. So I've signed up to that, but that is a trial run, just because I'm not sure. Like, I love the fact that it's an adult book, which with Fairy Loot's other subscription, it's YA. So I like the fact it's an adult book, because I do like adult fantasy, and March, when it starts, March's theme is Dark Academia, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like, I love that. So I'm going to try run it, because I'm sort of like, if the books, because it is just books only, I'm feeling if the books are such like, boom, yeah, okay, they make up for not having the bookish items, then I might stick to it. Or I might be, do you know what, as much as it's alright, you know, I do prefer Fairy Loot with the bookish items. So that is for a trial run, we'll see. But I also, finally, have a subscription, it's so hard to say, have a subscription with Crate now. So here's the thing, I actually got sent the email to subscribe in, I think, August, September, I think it's the beginning of September. And I was just like, oh, that's brilliant, but I have absolutely no money. Like, literally, like, they give you 24 hours to sign up, otherwise you get put back on the wait list. And I was like, oh, so I ended up clicking the link to join back on the wait list. Literally a month later, I had another email from them, and I thought, well, that's quick. I was just like, all right. And it was actually the email, it was 2 days before I actually got paid, like, well, paid a bit of money that I get paid then. Anyway, and I emailed them to say, look, I actually get paid on this day, and I said, however, it's out of the 24 hours. Is it possible to like keep my spot open and then I can sign up? And they said, yeah, we'll give you the invite first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning came, I got that invite, and I was really excited. I double checked that the money was in there, and the money went out. Well, not all of it. So a payment that I forgot about came out, and so I was left, well, literally I was £8 under. But I wasn't going to ask anyone for money, because I owe people money anyway. Like, well, my family, I owe my family money. I was just like, no, they're like worse in money problems than I am. So I was like, okay. So I ended up joining up the wait list. And I was like, oh, I'll probably get another email a month later, because that seems to be the theme. It didn't happen. So I finally got an email, I think it was last week or the week before, or like the end of the week before. And thankfully, it was payday. So I subscribed, got really excited. And I'm finally a Crate subscriber. And I'm very, very excited to get my box in March. But that means now that I have 4 subscriptions, and all 4 are obviously not really expensive, but when you add them all up, it is quite expensive. So this, I am not 100% loving. Like, a lot of the books that I have got haven't been my usual vibe. When I actually got these new shelves and I sorted out all my books, I did a massive unhaul again. Like, I think it was about 100 books. even though I did an unhaul of over 200 books. So the fact that I did another massive unhaul beats me. But a couple of those books were books that I got from this. I have kept a few because some of them I'm thinking, no, they sound like my kind of thing. I think I will enjoy them. But it's kind of getting to me thinking, you know, a lot of these books I haven't been itching to pick up yet. A lot of these books I have actually just unhauled because they really weren't my jam. So I'm going to give till June and make a decision then whether I will continue or not. So if I actually get a few boxes and I'm like blown out of my mind, absolutely love them, like the books, then I might continue. But at the moment I am preferring the bookish items to the actual books themselves. Like I think I've kept possibly 5, 6 at the most books, and Books Box Club I've had as long as I've done Fairy Loot, so I've had it for a year. So I'm a bit like, okay, I've only kept like 6 books and I've unhauled the rest. So when it comes nearer to the time when I've made a decision, it might be before 6 months, it might be dead on 6 months. Like 6 months is my cutoff. I'll either make the decision of, no, I'm going to stop, or no, I'm going to continue. But if I, you know, the next couple of months, if I think, actually, no, I'm really not liking any of these books, like it's pointless, then I will stop earlier. But I will let you know whether this is like my last book, like last subscription, or last month, or whether like next month's gonna be last month, you know what I mean? I will let you know. But that's currently what's going on at the moment. Like I do love this book box subscription, you know, it's really cool, like the attention to detail they do. Like I do love their bookish items, and some of the books I've got have been absolutely amazing. Just a lot of the books now I'm like, I'm not bothered by that. But anyway, on to the unboxing. It's gone really sunny all of a sudden and I can't see anything, so I have no idea how bright I look now because I have my ring light on as well, but we're just gonna get on. Yep, okay, so it is Cabinet of Curiosities. That's what it looks like. There is a lot of this. There's a lot of this, like, really. Okay, so this is a spoilery card and I don't want to spoil it, but by the looks of what this artwork looks like, I kind of think the book might be Pandora. And if that's the case, this is the book I'm like, I'm going to keep that there because I'm sure I'm going to need to go back to it. This is the Clubhouse Invite, which is like the little book club thing. We've also got another art print. I really like the art print, to be honest. That's really cool. I might actually keep it as this particular and use it like as a bookmark, especially for like my dark academia stuff. Right, I don't know what to do with this because this stuff is absolutely everywhere. Okay, we're going to go for this item that I can get, and it is a candle. Oh, that's different. Do you know what? That reminds me of Men's Aftershave. So it's by Bookish Burns, which a lot of candles I've got is by Bookish Burns. Yep, this one, Miss Scarlet, which again was from this subscription. And it says, one ring to rule them all. Deep charcoal tones and roasted oak. So it looks like that. And inside, it looks like that. And honestly, it really does smell like Men's Aftershave, and I'm not gonna lie, I love Men's Aftershave, especially like certain ones. I just think they're like, oh. So one ring candle. We collected some of the molten lava and glitter from which the one true ring was forged on Mount Doom many years ago. With it, Bookish Burns has crafted an exquisite, smoky and spicy candle oozing with power. Burn it at your own risk, my precious. So it's a Lord of the Rings candle. Now here's the things, guys. I've watched Lord of the Rings movie and I absolutely hated it. It was long and not my jam. However, I'm really intrigued about reading the books, and someone on BookTube is actually doing a read along with like Lord of the Rings, and I'm quite like, okay, I actually want to join because I think I might prefer the books to the movie, because that's pretty much what I'm like normally anyway. If there are books that have been turned into adaptations, whether it's TV or movies, I tend to prefer the books, minus Harry Potter. Harry Potter for me, I'm equal. I love the books, I love the movies. I think movies are so close to the book. Like, the book has literal added extras, and there are some bits in the books that you don't get in the movie, and a lot of people said it should have been in the movie, particularly about Harry's aunt at one point. But that's probably the only book to movie adaptation that I think's pretty much near enough equal. The rest I'm like, no, I prefer the book. So I want to try out. So I actually have found, well, I could get it on the library, the book, but I'm kind of like wanting to get this particular edition of Lord of the Rings, which I've seen on eBay. So I haven't quite decided, but I need to make the decision soon because it starts in March. But if I do, this would be a really good prop with the book. Anyway, of course, let's go into this material. Oh my god, this is like everywhere. Oh, it's a tote bag, is it? Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure. Would you class this as a tote bag? Because it's not really like a tote bag size. So it looks like this. I absolutely love, like, you know, it's shelves of books. We've got The Secret Garden, there's Hamlet on there, Little Women, The Moonstone. I don't know what those two say because it's not actually, you can't see the writing. You've got like a skull of ink and feathered pen. We have got crystals. This has definitely got like Dark Academia vibes, really, hasn't it? I really like this. Like, it's got your zip, so like that. Like, I think this would probably fit your laptop as well, per se. But it's not like a tote bag size. So what is it? Oh no, I dropped it. Oh, never mind. Curiosities book satchel with artwork by Laura Crow. Snuggle your most treasured tomes in this exclusive eco-cotton book satchel inspired by some of literature's most marvellous tales of curious objects. And Laura Crow is, her stuff is www.itslauracrow.com. Okay, so it's not a book sleeve, it's not so much a tote bag. Maybe it is a tote bag, I'm not sure, but I absolutely love it. I love this. That's cool. I quite like that. I think that would be quite good as like, I could put my TBR books in there maybe. I don't know. Let's leave you there. Are you gonna stay? Right, stay. Right. Oh, this is cool. We've got a Sass and Bell, which is a company I love. I've got a lot of things with Sass and Bell. We've got this little frame with a bird of some sort in there, but it's a, hang on, let me just, so it doesn't open up, but you can hang it. Now I absolutely love this, and I kind of like, do I keep the bird in it because it sort of does give you like Dark Academia vibes, or do I put a photo of like Alice in there? I don't know, but I actually really like that. It's really cool. So I know that's by Sass and Bell, but let's just read what it says. Miniature frame by Sass and Bell. Every cabinet of curiosities needs a sepia-toned antique portrait of a mysterious ancestor. Displays yours in this ornate, teeny tiny frame. And Sass and Bell's website, sassandbell.co.uk. I do love Sass and Bell. I love their stuff. I quite like that. Like, I could technically do a photo of Alice and put it in the sepia filter that you have in your phone. I quite like that. Like, so far the bookish items I actually really do like, but they keep falling. so there's that. Let me put that there. Let me... Right, I don't want to look at the book because the book's underneath this. This is like sort of a book recommendation to you, which is called Walking Romeo by Catherine Barker. Okay, let's see what it's about. Year 2083, location London, mission Wake Romeo. It's the end of the world, literally. Time travel is possible, but only forward, and only a handful of families choose to remain in the now, living off the scraps left behind. Among them are 18-year-old Juliet and the love of her life, Romeo. But things are far from rosy for Jules. Romeo lies in a coma, and Jules is estranged from her friends and family, dealing with the very real fallout of their wild romance. And a mysterious time traveller, Ellis, and possibly arrives from the future of a mission that makes Juliet question everything she knows about life and love. Can Jules wake Romeo and rewrite her future? Okay, not gonna lie, this is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, and it's obviously clear that it's sort of got a sci-fi esque to it. It's like a bit sci-fi. No, I would say more, actually no, I'd say it's more dystopian with time travel. Yeah, okay. I would say it's a dystopian time travelling, and this was published on Valentine's Day, so it's already out. I'm not gonna lie, I actually am intrigued by this. I might have to look up in that. Right, is there anything else in here? Yes, okay, there is. Oh, it's a pin badge. Oh right, okay, I should have probably done the book first, because now I know what the book is. We have got a Pandora pin, which means the book is Pandora. Let me take it out of here, you can actually see it better. I'm not gonna lie, I love pins. I've got a little flag thing here that I put all my pins on, and I need to get another one soon because that's what it looks like. It's better. I like that. That's cool. And now the book is Pandora. Oh my god, they put so much in this. Like, really, it's everywhere. Okay, this is... My god. Guys, when you package it, don't put so much in there. I know it's to protect it, but it gets everywhere, and it means I have to hoover. Okay, so the book is Pandora, which I kind of expected by the artwork. I don't know how I feel about this, because it's one of those books where I'm not sure whether it's my vibe or whether when I read it I love it. I don't know. It's one of those books like, do I risk it and try it and possibly waste my money on a book I don't like, or what? But we've got Pandora, which is fine. It's by Susan Stokes Chapman, so it looks like that. Does it look anything? Oh, actually, do you know what? It's quite cool underneath. The dust jacket is plain, but the spine, that looks like that. You could take this out and you could do like a proper like classics, old-fashioned shelf. And the end papers are cool too. You've got a signed book plate, which I'll stick in. But the end plates look like this. I quite like that. Anything else? Let's go and just read what the book is about. Okay. London, 1799. Dora Blake is an aspiring jewellery artist who lives with her uncle in what used to be her parents' famed shop of antiquities. When a mysterious Greek vase is delivered, Dora is intrigued by her uncle's suspicious behaviour and enlists the help of Edward Lawrence, a young antiquarian scholar. Edward sees the ancient vase as key to unlocking his academic future. Dora sees it as a chance to restore the shop to its former glory and to escape her nefarious uncle. But when Edward discovers about the vase, has Dora questioning everything she has believed about her life, her family, and the world as she knows it. As Dora uncovers the truth, she starts to realise that some mysteries are buried and some doors are locked for a reason. Gorgeously atmospheric and deliciously page-turning, Pandora is a story of secrets and deception, love and fulfillment, fate and hope. It does sound interesting. I'm just not sure. I'm just not 100% sure whether it's going to be slow, whether it's going to be a bit like what kind of plot it's going to be. This is a book I'm not sure about. Like, I definitely will give it a go. You know, if I read it and I'm like, no, this is not for me, then that's fine. But you know, I've got it now. It's definitely one to give it a go. I'm definitely going to look around now and see people's reviews on Pandora, because I do find if there's a lot of positive reviews, then that gives me hope that maybe I'll like it, especially if I see people who this book isn't usually for them, and if they like it, then that gives me a sort of thing of, oh, I might like it. But it is beautiful. Like, I actually originally was going to get the Waterstones edition, which was a bit like this, but we had sprayed edges and it was signed, and I just liked the cover of it. Like, I didn't even read the synopsis. So I did actually pre-order it, and then when I actually read about it, I ended up cancelling it because I was like, actually, I don't think it's for me. So probably a good job that I didn't pre-order it and get it and kept it, because I would have had 2 copies. But we've got it. We're going to give it a go. We'll see. But apart from that, not going to lie, I love the rest of the stuff. Like, I really do. Let me see if I can stick this in while it's here. Can she undo it? No, okay, she can't undo it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Waking Romeo is definitely getting looked at. Like, that sounds really awesome. I'm intrigued. I think my favourite items are definitely the candle, the frame, the pin and the bag. They're pretty cool. I like them. I definitely think I might do a vlog of my experience with this book and be like, actually, I ended up loving it. Or maybe it was a complete flop, I didn't. But yeah, that is my unboxing. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.